right, so coming into not market open because it's 9:45 p.m. a.m. I have this 5 minute fair value gap marked out right here. We're gonna be looking to take longs. If we can seem to invalidate it, then I'm gonna look to take longs. As you can see, we kind of tapped into it, uh, maybe by a couple points. So if this goes from red to green, I'll take it because it'll give me that buying confirmation that I'm looking for. But I'm hoping to see that price can go ahead and tap into it again, and it can give me a better fill. So if I can't, then I can. All right, so update, we're getting that selling pressure that we're looking to see. Now this can get a little bit tricky because we did get a DOL sweep, okay? Asia highs and London highs already got swept, okay? Before New York market opened, they had already gotten swept. Now, price went ahead and rejected off New York open, right? It bought, sold off. We went to some chop, and then after that, we went ahead and continued a bullish bias over here until we took out the previous New York AM high. Now, my bias is still going to be bullish, okay? So we went ahead and tapped into this fair value gap, but I want to see it close below. If it closes below, then we're going to have to switch our bias to shorts, and we're going to have to take shorts under this if it closes below. Now, mind you, we're 2 minutes into this 5 minute candle. So if it does close below, then yeah, then the bullish idea is going to be gone. We're not going to be able to take it. Right, because then it means that our bias is switching. This is going to turn into an MSS, a market structure shift. But it looks like we're holding above the range, so I'm really happy to see that. Hopefully we can see a reversal going back up and then target this New York lunch high up here. Because our next level of liquidity is way far, super far. 587, that's really far. So we're going to be looking to take longs if we can get it to invalidate. And hopefully we didn't just miss our entry either, because that would be cheeks. Alright, so we now closed inside of this fair value gap. Okay, so this 5 minute, 10 o'clock candle went in and closed inside of this fair value gap. Now keep in mind, we're in a macro time right now. So if this candle goes ahead and pushes, and it pushes past this previous candle high, I'm going to look to take longs over there at 370. And we're going to put our stop loss here where the previous candle is going to be at if this holds up. So if this candle holds up and it passes above this previous high, then we'll look to take longs and we'll target liquidity above. Looking at about a 2-to-1. So let's see, if this goes below, then yes, this is an MSS and it's going to go ahead and run past. There it is. There it is. Alright, so update, we're in this short position. We changed our bias. We went ahead and saw that the candle went ahead and closed below. So since it closed below, we went ahead and took longs. Our stop loss is, took shorts. Our stop loss is going to be above the previous candles. Okay, so these two candle highs, we're putting it above. So we have a 25-point stop loss. Our take profit's going to be down here, right? This would be our full TP, but I'm going to take trims at 50 points at a 2-to-1. So that's what I'm going to be looking to take. 296. We'll go ahead and buy back our position at 296. And we're going to be looking to hold. Hopefully this runs through. This would be a nice position if it runs through. Alright, looks like we're approaching our TP. I might exit position right now before we end up hitting a pullback just to secure some profits. Looks like we had a pretty good bias going into this trade. We're gonna let this run. Hopefully we can trim these 3 positions and then get out as soon as possible. So we'll go ahead and trim here. Secure those profits. Alright. About here.
Order filled.
Alright, so I just trimmed about a third of my position. I know we did end up cutting that video a little bit short, But we did end up taking full take profits after I trimmed those three positions. I ended up just trimming my last position because I was near my take profit, so I didn't want a rejection to come back and take me out. Especially after a small MSS like that, it could definitely revert back to where price wanted to go. So after that, this is a intersection, but anyways, so once we got to around this range, around the 300 range, going into the 200s, that's when I was like, okay, I think I'm just gonna take full position here, and I did. So we were out on the day for, I believe that trade went for 323. Total profit was 364, but I think I had one losing trade earlier. I went into a position earlier and then I didn't, honestly, after like another 2 minutes of thought. I did not like the position, so I exited at a small loss and it was okay. It wasn't crazy. So right, just to recap the trade real quick. Uh, Before New York AM session even opened, London highs and lows were taken out, as well as Asia highs and Asia lows. So all of the external liquidity had already been taken out, right? So once New York AM formed a bias, right, once it took out its own liquidity right here at New York AM highs, New York lunch hour went ahead and started rejecting. So I targeted that 5 minute fair value gap. Now, I would have taken a continuation model if the candle did not close below, but since the candle closed below the fair value gap, it gave me that confirmation, as well as an SMT on ES. So there was an SMT here on ES as well, here at this 5 minute fair value gap. So as the SMT was forming, I went ahead and used that as extra confirmation, and then that's what made me want to take the trade. So very small, very quick recap, and we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we do have PPI news, and we'll be looking to trade after the news comes out. So hopefully we get some good price action. If not, we'll stay cash. No matter what, we're going to treat our account as a PA account, even if they're evals. So we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we can get some pretty good price action. Peace.